Hey yo, this look at Sosa, man, and we finna look at it. Alright? Oh, check it out. Let's talk about these OGs, man. These whole ass niggas out here getting these young niggas fucked up, ruin their lives and shit. You know. Everybody's state is different. We got different laws for each city, different counties, different wards, different parishes. We got different laws and shit, man. It just go about different ways and whatnot. You know, a Chicago nigga can't come down to a smaller city and think he finna get down like how he got down in Chicago based on the topography, you know, how the land set up and how the streets are set up. You know, laws, the law enforcement, CCTV, you know, it's a whole different ball game. You can't act a certain way in certain places. I mean, you got a lot of people that go out here. Hold on one second, y'all. They go out here and I said people, but you got a lot of bitch ass niggas that go out here and hype these niggas, these pump these gas these young niggas heads up. I mean, like really gas them up to have them think that they invincible or something. You know, I don't know what invincible not the word. This flat out, not to be insensitive, but you know, it's flat out retarded. Insanity to do something over and over again expecting the same results, you know. That's insane. You got a lot of people that's insane out here. You know, and that's not the case though with these young niggas. Some are being manipulated by their peers, the other young niggas. We would call that peer pressure, which still exists in this day and age. We got a lot of black males. What's going on, baby? I'm fixing something to eat right now, okay? You want Part-1? You want Part-1? You want one of these? You want some noodles? I'm cooking dinner, so I'm gonna eat this Part-1. Kind of spoil your appetite a little bit. How about it? So what you gonna do? You gonna wait for me to cook? You want peanut butter jelly sandwich? You want peanut butter jelly? Let's get a peanut butter jelly sandwich. All right. What else is neat? You want oatmeal? We gonna eat peanut butter jelly. Okay? That's what we gonna do. And we got some bread. Unless you finish some cereal. So look, you got these old ass niggas, man. That's really just juicing these young niggas up to think that hey man, if you do get jammed up, man, they ain't really gonna do nothing to you, man. You know. They get wind of some shit. You say, man, I do it like this. Go over there, go pop there, pop that, this and that, you know, then come back this way, give me the burners, you know, hey man, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Man, don't derail these young niggas, man, to some bullshit, some shit that you wouldn't dare do. You know what I'm saying? If you did do it, you wouldn't do it now. I mean, you did it back in the day, and niggas sent you up the way. You missed 20-something odd years out your family life. You know, these niggas, some of these young niggas already be fucking and got kids out here, got, you know, got multiple kids. You know, may have up to 3. I mean, I know what the fuck I was doing at 14, 15, 12 and shit, you know. I could just imagine what they doing now. You know, and I ain't gonna sit here and act like a goody two-shoes, like, you know, like I'm perfect, like I ain't did no, you know, that's the thing. You know, it's each one teach one, that's how it go. You know, I didn't do things a certain way that I'm proud of, you know. I did some hoe ass shit growing up. That's breaking into folks' houses and shit, man. Shit crimes like that. You know, breaking into folks' shit. Stupid shit. Jumping on motherfuckers and shit, man. They ain't really like no cool ass shit, man. And sometimes we try to soften them. What's going on, baby? Hey, I can only go so fast, baby. Give me a second. We try to decorate it. We try to, man, they're just being real, man. We try to glorify some shit that's straight up just some bitch shit. There ain't no way in hell you're gonna make me feel like it's cool to go in the same neighborhood that you lay your head at and go over here a couple blocks down, next block over, cross street, and go bring it to some motherfucker's house. They first of all, if they staying in the same neighborhood as you, they not. they ain't too much got nothing. They ain't got too much shit more than what you do. And if they do got more shit than you, it's barely. They probably. You got these niggas, man. I'm guilty of. Say, young nigga, get your hustle out here. Man, you ain't gotta. I done ran into them niggas. They'd be like, he meant well, but at the same time, if you gonna be out here, you do something that's gonna give you some money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? But these young niggas take the time to weigh up your hustle versus what the consequences behind your hustle. So I don't know. They turn to the hustle and snatching old women's purses or whatnot. That's a so-called hustle. And this shit ain't cool, It's despicable. This woman made it, been blessed to make it throughout life, to be of age, to see senior citizen age or whatnot. And I imagine if she is working, it's not because she wants to, really. And you got these guys that try to take advantage of, but they do take advantage of it. They stole something. You fuck over an old woman, somebody, mama, grandma, auntie, cousin. Everybody is somebody to somebody else. You piece of shit ass motherfucker, go steal from this woman, rob her. Goes as far as to put a gun in her face, bust upside the head, shit on that nature, What the fuck? What the whole entire fuck? Why? It ain't that serious, man. Granted, if did nobody show you how to hustle in the first place, you gotta get out there and get your feet wet, you know what I mean? Hey, pull up your big boy pants, man. You want some money right there and fast like that, it be not no real life situation. A lot of times it be somebody trying to support a habit, and your habit done took over to the point where you can't afford this habit in the first place. Now it's a monster habit now. It's telling you, listening to your body now. The flesh is taking over, and when the flesh take over, you're willing. You're willing to do anything. There you go, baby. You're willing to do anything to satisfy the desire of the flesh. Now, punching the old woman in the face and taking her belongings, it's not really that fucked up of a big deal, because I don't give a fuck. I want to get high, That's your whole goal. They done took over. No morals. And I say, if you want to get addicted to a drug that, a lot of shit ain't gotta be taught to you on that. Like, a lot of morals is learned through self-taught behavior, through learning, watching, observing people in the same area as you, in your community. You know, and a lot of the people that was looked upon, looked up to, what I'm getting to is, you know, the guy that had the money, he was looked up to through the younger people's eyes, and the younger people not knowing this guy is a whole ass nigga. You know? Yeah, he got money, but he's a straight up bitch ass nigga. And everybody up under him bitch ass niggas, you know? Excuse my French, you know, but it's the truth. You know? This whole ass nigga plugged in. And he a real live bitch ass nigga. You know, he hyped the young niggas heads up to go kill a nigga around the corner, cause really he mad at a bitch that don't want to fuck with him just cause he got all these excessive things, these material things didn't move her. You know, she see you for what you is. You know, you ain't shit, basically. And or you just not her type. He can't figure out why this nigga over here got this girl, and what is this nigga got that's better than me? You know, I got the money, I got all this, yo, whoop the whoop. You know, man, that just don't move certain females. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no grown ass woman. I mean, you know, it's crazy. I got a hell of a background from where I came from, where I grew up at. You know, wasn't real easy, wasn't real nice, wasn't real friendly. You know, I grew up in a fucked up area, man, and watched a lot of niggas come and go. And you know, you got a lot of male figures that was looked up to in the neighborhood who was whole ass niggas, man. You know, a lot of hood beats be fallouts between people who all was once cool with each other. These motherfuckers know your mama, your sister, cousin, them, your aunties. Y'all have ate at the same table before, you know. Shared each other clothes, you know what I mean? These niggas will fall out and go to straight road like they never knew this motherfucker, like, you know. And it's crazy. They wouldn't dare go hard against a motherfucker that they didn't know. You want to go all out against a motherfucker who you know, you may have once called his mama mama. You know, what type of shit is that? I actually got a story. Let's story time right quick. I had some cousins of mine to lose their life to a super bitch ass nigga. Like, man, this nigga was a real bitch ass nigga. There's a lot of words in the dictionary that can describe what type of man this nigga was, but bitch ass nigga. There's a lot of words in the dictionary that describe this guy. But bitch ass nigga is just the best way to describe this fool. You know, this motherfucker, this piece of shit, weak ass nigga, was entangled with this woman, this female. Don't really know the circumstances to the point where what stage their relationship was, but at the end of the day, it was about a woman. And this particular female had started seeing my cousin. And I guess they was hitting it off or whatever, however way the nature of the relationship was going on, they was fucking, you know. And he did not like that shit. He did not want to move on. I mean, this fucked with him to the point where he comes up with this amazing idea that I'm gonna get my homeboys involved because I can't do it by myself. Because I'm a little bitty ass nigga. A lot of people in our family, big stocky dude, just natural, just big, you know, for no fucking reason. Ain't lift the weight, nothing, you know. And this motherfucker, he in a way, he tricks his friends into going along with him on what he thought was just gonna be ass kicking and a scare tactic to keep him away from the female, because his words weren't good enough. He couldn't threaten him or whoop his ass to make him not want to make the female not interested, or him not interested in the female no more. So he gets his friends involved. Something to the nature, he tells them that this guy, this particular dude that's seeing old lady or whatever fucking around with her, he knows something about, or got at your rims or something about some property or whatever that came up missing, and supposedly he got it, and he know where the niggas be at, he could set it up, whatever, boom, woo. So it led to them getting my cousin over there, and you know, one of my cousin road dogs was our other cousin. You know, they was unseparable. You used to see them all the time. You see them, if you see one, you see the other. You know, they well known. So the guy gets his homeboys involved. You know, he couldn't come to his homeboys and tell his homeboys, hey man, this nigga fucking my bitch, man, and you know, I need y'all to help me come whoop on their ass. You know, man, he ain't finna tell no nigga no shit like that. You know, like I said, he coerced them to believing that they got some property there and he down to ride with them, whatever the situation was. I wasn't there. This is going off of the testimony that he gave to the police, the statements that he made. Basically, what ended up happening is he got his friends to wait for this guy, my cousin, them to wait for them to get there, and they hid two of them in the closet, one up under the bed, I believe. Not really sure the order. And they did that. Once getting there, my other cousin was with him. He was sitting on the bed or whatever, and the female made a testimony. It's all it's in court papers and everything. She testified and said that she remembered the look in his face of being uneasy, like he knew something was up, something was wrong, and they didn't stop her. She could have at any time told them, hey, the nigga did this, well, it's finna happen, don't come over here. Nah, she didn't. And you know, at some point, you know what? She did part didn't think, just like the guy didn't think they was gonna go that far to both of them getting actually killed. But it happened. So on that night, both my cousins lost their life over a bitch. To a bitch ass nigga who was mad about a bitch, you know. And he could have did he could have did anything. He could have moved on like anybody else, cried, you know. He could have whooped the hoe, tried to fight my cousin, you know, get it on. I don't know. He could have did everything, but what they did. And what they chose to do is take a man away from his family, another man away from his family, his child. You know, his daughter got to grow up without him now. Over some pussy. It's fucking crazy. And you know, the guys who actually had took part in that, it was over some material things that they could have got replaced. They set out that day and had in their mind that whatever it was, whether it was rims, drugs, whatever it was, it meant more than their life here with their family. To go about and take these man's life. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking. You know, I heard stories of niggas bragging about the shit. Like, and then to find out that these niggas come from good families. Like, one of the dude's mamas was in the medical field or something, like a nurse or something, did everything she could possibly do to make sure their child had all the amenities, all the necessary things that a child would need to grow, to flourish in our community. Otherwise, for all of us that doesn't have them things, we're statistics. We're bound to go to penitentiary, bound to not have no job, drug abuse, whatever. You know, he had all the necessary tools to make it the fuck up out of here. And you know, he took all that time and effort he wasted, threw down drain over some material shit, which was really at the end of the day, it was about a bitch. He threw his life away about another nigga's bitch. You know? And shame on that nigga for roping them in to do some bullshit like that. Like, you know. And then what was so crazy, the nigga that was spoiled, that did this shit, he kept it realer than the nigga that roped them in. The nigga snitched on his homeboy. You got them involved in this shit and then tell him, he tell the judge, the lawyer, hey, I just wanted to whoop their ass. I didn't know you was gonna kill him. It's fucked up. These mans lost their life over pussy. Something that's in abundance. Like, it's actually people out here who sell their body. You know, if you just want the, you know, if this is about busting a nut, there's people that for a fee will give you that experience. But he felt like this one particular female, who he's, by the way, not with right now, not even with the girl. Who was that? What's up with it?